Let's break the silence. This is all things Peggy. Come take a ride. Living our truth with nothing to hide.
Good morning, family.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Welcome back to the channel. So this is my first day walking in about 2 or 3 days. I think my feet are okay to walk today. It's pretty early out.
Peggy got up by herself, fam.
By
and
herself.
It is only 7:40.
It's 7:40.
She was up at 7:10, I think.
No, I've been up since like 6. I was just laying in the bed. And it is 62 degrees outside.
Look at this.
Oh, this is, I feel like I need a jacket almost.
It's almost hoodie weather. It's my favorite time of the year.
Oh, yeah, I love a good hoodie. Listen, my whole winter outfit is leggings or jeans, a good hoodie, and my Ugg boots. That's my whole entire winter wardrobe. I'm just telling you, I love it.
For me, tennis shoes, jeans, t-shirt, and a hoodie. Now I'm gonna tell you this, I used to wear jeans year round, and that used to get on Peggy's nerves.
Yeah, because it's 100 degrees outside.
It would be 100 degrees. I'd be having on jeans and a t-shirt, and she was like, you wearing those jeans is making me hot. You can't be comfortable. I say, baby, I'm comfortable. Nope. Let's get you some cargo shorts and some stuff like that. Yeah. And so now it's cooling off, and I can get my jeans back on, a hoodie, even a little skull cap or something like that, fam. Yeah. Oh, I love the cool air. I
made an emergency order from Amazon yesterday, and I sent it to the house in St. Louis. Mm-hmm. Big mistake. Oh. Big mistake, because I needed the stuff yesterday so I could just top off what I was doing. I can't stop adding, y'all. I'm just ridiculous with it. Yeah. Anyway, listen. It went to the St. Louis house. And when they sent me a picture of it being delivered and I saw it on the porch, I was so upset. I was just like, I haven't sent anything to that house in over a year. Because when Cameron asked me for something, I'll order it and send it to the house. And I don't know why it defaulted to that address, but it's my fault for not looking. So anyway, I called customer service. You know how you have to click in and then they'll call you right back. Mm-hmm. So this was the funniest interaction I ever had because I'm so frustrated. I'm on the phone with this guy. Now, you could tell it was India because all the noise in the background. Because when you get an American number, it's kind of quiet, like somebody's working from home. Mm-hmm. But when you get the people in India, it's like it sounds like a newsroom back there. You hear, like everybody's talking loudly and, talking to other, like a call center is what you would hear, right? And I was like, when the guy answered the phone, he had the strongest Indian accent I had ever had in my life. And I say, I don't have time to be going through this with him repeating myself. And something say, Peggy, be nice. Just talk to the guy. He could probably help you. Something just told me. It was like, just calm down and talk. When I tell you this was the nicest Indian person, now the accent, it was hard to hear, but he helped me tremendously. Listen. So I say, I made an order, and it was an urgent order, and I needed it in Texas, but it went to Missouri. He say, unfortunately, I can help you. Unfortunately, I can help you. And I was like, what? He said, no problem. He said, I want to put a smile on your face, but unfortunately, I can help you. And I say, well, thank you. I say, thank you very much, I think. And he said, let me put you on hold. I'm not trying to mock him. So I got you. But I'm trying to talk to y'all the way he was talking to me, right? He was saying the wrong words, but he was doing the right thing. And I'm like, he either helping me or he's not helping me. I don't know what this situation is. And so he put me on hold, and then I'm sitting there, I'm saying, just hang up, Peggy. This dude is not going to do what you want him to do. And so he come back on the phone. He say, Peggy, I cannot put a smile on your face. And I was like, what? He say, but we're going to fix it. And I said, what are you saying?
His don't is missing.
He say, he was like, So I talked to my lead, and what we're going to do is we're going to reorder the stuff, and we're going to send it to you, so you should get it tomorrow. Oh. And I was like, I know, but I said, but then there's other stuff that was coming the following day, and you know, I want to make sure I get all the things because I need it, because they go together. And he was just like, unfortunately, I can't help. He said, unfortunately, I can help you with that too. Yes. He said, I'm going to get all the things to you. And he said, don't even worry about returning them. And I was like, well, I know the people at the house, so it won't be a problem with me getting things, you know, back to you. I say, but let me get to St. Louis and then I'm going to drop it in the mail. And he was like, I understand. And he said, I know I didn't put a smile on your face, but I did the best I could. And he was like, so you're going to get your stuff tomorrow. Unfortunately, I just couldn't do things for you. And he was like, where are you from? And I was like, so I'm telling him I'm from Texas and everything. He was just doing a lot of small talk. And so he was like, it's the rainy season here and it's nighttime for us. And he said, I can't wait to get off work. I mean, I've never had a talkative person before like this. He was trying to say stuff to me, but he was saying it backwards. But when he talked about where he was from, because I say, so where are you? And he said, I'm from India. And I say, oh, okay. I say, so it's rainy season there? He's like, yeah. And he was like, this is good sleep weather. You know, he was just talking. And then he said, okay, Peggy, I put everything in order for you. You're going to get all of your stuff. It's just a day later than you wanted it. And I was like, well, thank you very much, sir. So he was like, check your inbox, because, you know, on Amazon, if you go to your inbox, you can see all the activities that happened on your account. And so I go to my inbox, and he for sure ordered it to the new address. And he couldn't say our apartment number for some reason. He kept saying the numbers backwards.
Oh, I overheard that part. I mean, I heard you talking on the phone and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember you was trying to explain the apartment number to somebody.
Yeah. And so I looked at the account, and he's sending everything to the right address and everything, because I was going to just reorder the stuff. And then when I get to St. Louis, get my money back. And he was like, no, don't worry about it. We're gonna get, but he was saying, no, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. And I was just like, I'm glad whatever came over me told me to just calm down, relax, talk, because although he was hard to understand, he did exactly what I needed him to do, and I didn't have to go through all those extra steps. And I was like, okay, God, I know you're working with me now, because we're getting down to the wire, and it just seems like things are, you have to laugh to keep from crying at this point. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to come out here and walk a little bit, because walking helps relieve a little stress. Yeah. Now, I'm not stressing about the big things at this point, because the big things are handled. Yeah. It's the little things, you know, it's the little things. And, it's just always going to be something. That's why I couldn't be an event planner. I just couldn't. Ooh. I could not be. Well, it's easy if you're there. Because if we were having a party here, then all these fires that I'm putting out would have never happened, because I would be in the place. So it's hard to do it from out of town. Exactly. And try to get things done. Right. Now, my one daughter, like I say, she's in Florida right now, so she can't help. She would have been a big help to me. And the baby girl, Tiffany, she works so much. I just didn't want to put anything extra on her, because she has to leave the house at 3 o'clock in the morning to get to work, and she gets off fairly early. But I don't want to put anything extra on her. So, my sons have to help me, and they, you know, men don't do the extra little touches. Like, it's not if something is missing, well, I ain't gonna say men, because there are some men that could do what you talking about in general. But I'm just saying, like, just trying to make sure everything is okay. And my Cameron is trying so hard to help out, but she's limited with what she can do, because she was like, Grandma, let me try. I can do it. So, you know, if I call her, I know she's gonna get it done. So anyway, like I say, I will be glad when this week is over. I'm looking forward to the birthday party. I really am. I know I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm really not. I'm just not complaining. But it's just like, if I stop doing too much, these little things will stop happening. So ultimately, it is my fault. It is my fault.
That's personal growth right there, fam.
It ain't growth.
That's a personal realization. That's looking inward and realizing that, you know, there may be something I can do. I do have a little bit more control, and it is me that is getting in my way a little bit. So I'm creating my own little obstacles content. That's personal growth. That's inflection, they call it.
Okay, well, if that's what you want to call it. But if I would have left things as they were, smooth. But no, Peggy got to do this. She got to do that. She got to do this. She got to do it. Peggy getting on my nerves at this point. Okay, Peggy is getting on my nerves at this point. So anyway, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do me about 3.5 miles this morning since we're so early.
I'm gonna do a half mile.
You gonna do a half mile, and then my pants to my outfit were too big. Yeah. That's good and bad at the same time. So, but I can I'm not worried about them because I'm gonna send them to the St. Louis house. I want them to go to the St. Louis house, so I'll get them in time. Everything is okay. Like, we just gotta do the finishing touches on Trey and Donald's outfit. That's it. So we got time. We just have to finish it. It's just like I'm trying to get everything else done because I know I'm not really worried about Donald cowboy boots because we can go to the store and get
I can go to the store, exactly.
Yeah, so that's not a big issue for me. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Gotcha.
Because Donald has come up with an outfit that I love the idea of what he's doing, and we just have to pull it together, but we have to get the one piece to make sure the shoes would work with it. So anyway, I'm gonna go out here, get these steps in. I got my return. We have to take that back. And I haven't had an iced coffee forever. And I don't like Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee because they're too sweet. Have you ever had Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee? I'm like, that has to be 1,000 calories in a drink.
So you want to try to get it from Starbucks?
I think, or what's the other place? Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros. Oh yeah, I like Dutch Bros.
Yeah, Dutch Bros might have something.
Yeah, because I like Dutch Bros iced coffees. I can have one of those.
I got to look them up to see what they are, but I was so mad about these little, what are these, Beats?
Yeah, Beats earbuds.
Are they Beats?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Beats. They sound really good, but I was so mad at these at first when I first got them because I didn't know how to work them. But now that I have them down, I love them. As soon as I open them up, they tell me what my percentage is on my phone. See, I didn't know how to work them before, but it tells. Now, I got these from Target when we were still shopping at Target, so this has been over a year ago because I bought them in Missouri. Okay, let me put on my song. Now, I started walking to Best of Me.
That's always the first song.
That's my. Well, I was listening to Chris Brown. Have you ever heard Chris Brown's "Under the Influence"? Now, the first line is a turn off, but other than that, I like it. The first line is a turn off. The first 3 words. But I just like this song. I don't know what it is. I like the music. I like the music of it.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
All right, so let's get Anthony Hamilton, and then I'm gonna turn him up as. See, he not connected. Why he not connected? Oh, I got my Bluetooth off. That's why. Okay, put my Bluetooth on. I'm gonna do a little running today. I know I'm not supposed to, but I hadn't been out
not
here.
supposed to.
Well, I better not, because I'm trying to be able to dance one day. Okay, my Bluetooth is on. Oh, y'all, it's down to 21%. The right ear is 21 and the left ear is 54.
Yeah.
Oh, because when I'm crafting, I have one in my ear.
You have one in your ear.
Oh.
So you can hear what's going on.
Oh.
All right, fam, we'll call you back.
Oh, yeah. BRB.
45 minutes later.
All right, so your girl got in 3.2 miles today, 3.15 or something like that. I don't know what my watch said. I hate this Apple Watch with everything inside me, because after I got done with my walk run, the watch is telling me that my cardio sucks. It's like, you need to get up and move more. And I'm just like, you didn't just see all of that work I did and all the work I've been doing all month? You ain't see none of that. And you gonna tell me I suck? Okay. I mean, it didn't say those words, but it said those words.
You have low cardio fitness or something like that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, wait a minute. I just got through running and walking. I did 3.1. I know it's upside down. They can't even see it.
Yeah, let me take a picture of it.
I did 3.13 miles. It took me 54 minutes. That's slow as a turtle.
54 minutes. Yeah, well,
that's pretty slow.
That's like a 17-minute mile.
Yeah. So
hey, you would have passed the Army walking profile fitness test.
I would have.
Yep.
Oh well, then hey, I'm all about that.
But you'd have been disqualified for that run you did. That little section where you ran. You're not allowed to run.
You're not allowed to run.
Not allowed to run on your walking test.
Yeah. They wouldn't have saw me. They wouldn't have saw. I would have waited till I got out of people's view, and then I would have came back. No, but my running is basically a fast walk. I run so slow. I wish it was some speed in my run. I really do, but it is what it is. I ain't complaining about it.
Well, good.
Thank God I can still do it. So I'm happy. I'm happy. So we just made it to the UPS store, dropped off my pants, and my other pants should be here Thursday. Well, I'm not going to send them here. I'm going to send them to St. Louis. That way they'll get there, because I can overnight them. Because I overnighted these pants, and they got there, like I ordered them at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got them at 3 p.m. that same day.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was up, I couldn't sleep, and so I know that I'll get them in time. But if not, I have a backup. You always got to have a plan B in everything that you do. So yeah, what else we got going today?
Well, I think we should go by Dutch Bros and get some coffee.
Oh, we did say that.
Iced coffee and something.
Iced coffee would be so good. Let me quit talking about craving. I've been wanting an iced coffee, because I drink coffee all day. Well, I ain't gonna say all day every day. I get 2 cups, but the thing is, I run my mouth so much, or I'm busy, so the coffee is just sitting there, and Donald is warming it up for me, because look, the man prides himself on getting my coffee together.
Yeah.
He was like, no, you got to warm it up on such, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And so he'll just say, hey, you done with your coffee, or you want me to warm it up? And if I say I want it warmed up, he will warm it up for me, perfect temperature every time. And I was like, thank you, player, thank you very much. And then after about 2 warm-ups, we pour it out.
Yeah.
And then I'll get me a cup at 7 at night.
Yep.
And after we done warmed that up once, we pour it out. So I really am not really
She's
drinking.
not really drinking all that coffee. She's getting a couple sips.
I'm just sipping.
Exactly right.
I'm just sipping. But now, ice cold coffee, that's why I love when I get to St. Louis, because me and Cameron, the first thing we do, if I don't go to the store and get the coffee and the creamer and the syrup, we go into Starbucks, just me and Cameron. I look forward to that.
See, then she'd be ready to drive by herself.
Yeah, because I could drive with me and Cameron in the car. I love driving with my granddaughters, because they different than my grandsons. See, my grandsons, they don't care about nothing. But my granddaughters, like Jordan and Cameron, I love when Jordan gets in the front, because she talked just like her grandma. I called Cameron yesterday. I say, Cameron, what time do you go to school in the morning? And she'll tell me what time she leave. I say, when you go out the door, I say, do you look outside first to make sure nobody's outside? Do you, or
wear your surroundings.
Or you'll wear your surroundings. Do not wear your headphones while you're walking down the street. I was like, is it other kids walking down the street with you? She said, Grandma, you give me this talk every 2 months. She say, I hear you in my head every time I walk out the door. She say, I promise you, I'm being safe, I'm being careful. She says a lot. She say it's 3 different bus stops, and it's kids at all of them.
Exactly.
And it is a lot of children around, and then it's a lot of parents out too. But I wouldn't, me personally, I would not allow my young child to walk to school by herself. Like, I know it's a residential area and everything, like the 2 blocks, that's too far, because then your daughter got to turn the corner and you don't get to see her. She's out of sight. I will be out there with my kids, but it's a good thing that it's a really caring community.
Yes.
And it's a lot of parents out there, because one time we went out there, what was it, about 8:30? I promised about 50 kids outside, and about 10 parents. And I was like, I didn't even know it was this many little elementary school kids in this area.
Yes, a whole bunch of them.
I mean, it was like 50. I was like, where all these kids come from?
It was like Halloween.
It was, I know, but that's why I like Halloween at the St. Louis house, because you could give out the candy and stuff like that. Anyway, all of that to say, your girl needs some coffee. All right, so let's get us some coffee, Blair.
All right.
All right, fam, we went to Dutch Bros, and I got a iced chai latte. Iced chai latte. Now, this is not my first choice, but I was looking at the calories, and this is only 190 calories. It's pretty good. I wouldn't buy it again, but it's pretty good. I just needed an iced coffee or something similar to it. And I got me a little breakfast sandwich, right? Because it was like 190 calories. So I got me a bacon, egg, cheese slider.
Pretty good for 190 calories, right?
Baby, when you look and see how little this sandwich is.
That's not even Hawaiian roll size bread.
Look at that. I don't know how they could sell this. They're cheating you out of your money, but this is what it looks like when you open it up. But anyway, less than 400 calories for breakfast. I try to eat 2 meals a day and a snack. Is that your food?
Yeah.
Medium hash brown and the orange one.
That's me.
Coke.
Yep.
So we're going to pull around, family. We're going to be right back.
All right, fam.
Now, family, I know that I promised that Trey and Donald would get on here and do the Anthony Hamilton Best of Me line dance. And that dance is just getting the best of them. Okay, it's getting the best of them. So the other day I was trying to show Trey how to do it, and I was showing him, and he just walked out the room. He was like, So I'm like, y'all gonna either learn it or you're not. Let me know now. And he was like, I'll know it by then. So he's in the room trying it, but he's too shy to get on camera to do it, right? So Donald gets up early in the morning, him and DJ. So this morning he got up super early, and Donald went to the gym where there's a side over there where they do aerobics and stuff like that, and they got mirrors and stuff, and he went over there and practiced. Donald didn't do the Best of Me line dance. He did Boots on the Ground, because that's the theme of the party, Boots on the Ground.
There you go.
Okay, so he learned that one first.
There you go.
Now the thing is, he showed me the video. Now we're gonna go to the house in a minute and see if Trey is willing to come on camera and dance. I doubt if he will, but we will see what happens. I'm sorry, fam, but you'll see it at the party that he's going to do it, because he promises. Trey is a good person of his word. So we're gonna have a rehearsal of sorts Friday at about 6 p.m. Everybody should be off work, and everybody's supposed to report in. And so we're going to have a rehearsal. I'm going to record the rehearsal so y'all can kind of see how that goes. But then we're going to have a rehearsal 30 minutes before the party at the venue. And then that way we can get rehearsal in, because everybody's writing me with all these excuses. You sure we need to learn both dances? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I've been telling that. See, that's what I'm saying. I've been telling everybody since July. July, when I decided I was going to have a party. July, I sent everybody out the dance.
Yeah.
July, yeah, all of July, August, September. They had 3.5 months, fam. Nobody wants to act right. I say, if I have to get up there and do this dance by myself, I'm not talking to y'all after the party. I'm going to talk to you at the party.
We're going to all be up there. I don't know how our legs going to look, but it's going to be like a whole crowd up there on the dance floor, and we'll be right there doing your backup. And you're going to be the one doing it.
Let me say this. I know the women will do it.
Okay.
I should have asked Lee to do it with me because she is the
line dance
queen. I should have asked Lee because, but okay.
It's going to be everybody out there.
We'll see you in tomorrow's video, fam. So thanks for joining us.
And until then, we just want to remind you guys, God, they do something good for yourself.
And for others as well.
And for others as well, fam. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is All Things Greggy. Come take a ride. Living our truth with nothing to hide.